Hello everyone, it's Ethan from the Orlando Tours. Today is Wednesday, December 28th, and we're heading into Universal Orlando right now. And it's very early in the morning right now. It's 7:30. Park opens at 7 o'clock for early admission, so parks are already open for those who have early park admission in both parks today. Today is actually even supposed to be the busiest day of the year for theme park crowds at any theme park pretty much. So historically, December 28th is the busiest day. But anyways, today not only are we braving the crowds, but we also have trying to see the Grinch. And it's very difficult this year. So right now we're trying to get a time to see the Grinch, and I'll show you guys what I mean by that. But first, let's do a little intro. Since it's so early, we recently had a sunrise. The sun's still coming up. Looks beautiful over here in City Walk. So today's basically a double video. We're gonna see how bad these crowds are. And we were here about this time last year as well. But also, we're trying to get a Grinch meet and greet right now. So the way it's working this year is last year we saw the Grinch. Y'all loved the video. And we got to see him again. He was just really fun to meet. And we probably waited, they said about like a 45-minute wait. And we ended up waiting like 20-30 minutes, so it wasn't that bad last year. This year they have a virtual line. So the virtual line is very hard to do. It's on the Universal Orlando app. We have it loaded right now. We're trying to actually reserve a time, but when we get because it says that we're able to reserve it, they're not all full. But if you try to continue, it does not work. There are no times available. And we even brought another phone to try to see if we can snag this virtual time, because I'm not letting it slip away from us today. We will be seeing the Grinch. And yeah, let's see what happens. We'll keep you posted. So we have a lot of people lined up outside of Islands of Adventure, but we are over here about to check in for our early park admission, which is included with your pass or with your hotel stay. Not all passes do include early park admission. As you can see, it's pretty busy up here though. Not too long of a wait, and we've entered the park already. I've actually just learned some more information about the Grinch time drops for the meet and greet. So during early park admission, they have a few rides open. It's usually Hagrid's, Velocicoaster, and I guess Hulk. Maybe a couple of the other Harry Potter rides. We're gonna head towards Velocicoaster, get a chilly morning ride on Velocicoaster because it's freezing today. And we'll talk about the Grinch stuff that I learned. It looks like this might be the line to head towards like Velocicoaster and Hagrid's. But I don't know, it's just gonna be a busy day. And there's a lot of people here for early park admission, so I highly recommend staying at like a hotel or something during this time of year. And when I say hotel, I mean on property. It's better because you can get free express passes with some of the hotels. You can also reserve a Grinch time from your hotel room. All you have to do is to reserve a Grinch virtual time or any virtual time that appears on the Universal app. You just have to be on the Universal property. So over here we have Honk Honkers. They're setting up for the Grinch meet and greet. This is where you will meet the Grinch. And hopefully we'll be checking in here later. And yeah. So here's what I've recently learned about the Grinch meet and greet times. They've recently extended park hours because of the holidays and stuff. This is peak season right now. So park hours, the park closes at 10. And it opens at 7 for early park and 8 o'clock for all the rest of the guests. So basically meet and greet times for the Grinch, since it's only 7:51, that means in about 6 minutes or so they're actually going to drop the virtual time. So even though we're able to go onto the app right now, load it up, even though we're able to go into the Grinch part of the app and try to reserve, that's just a glitch. They haven't actually dropped yet, so we haven't missed any virtual times. If you see that, do not freak out. We're gonna try to still claim a virtual time in about 5 or 6 minutes. And if that doesn't work out, they will do another drop at about 1 or 1:15. like I said, you can get these virtual times anywhere in property as long as you're on the Universal property. It even let me be in range from parts of I-4, so as long as you're right next to the property, it should actually let you go get a time, depending on the time you're passing by. But we're gonna see what else, what other tips we have. So yeah, when you see the times pop up on the screen, just keep refreshing, and eventually they will load. You just got to be patient with it. Just keep going for about like 10 minutes or so. Just don't give up, because you will miss out if you do that. And 1:15 isn't the only afternoon drop. They will also drop them at 1:45. And basically you want to be on the main menu of the homepage. Just don't be in that. So instead of waiting in here, when you wait for a virtual line, you want to wait on this page and refresh and scroll down and try again. We have a huge line starting already for Velocicoaster. We're not going to get in line until we get that Grinch time, since it's only about 5 minutes or so. The line's already pretty long too. But basically this video, we're also going to show you not only just how to get a virtual time for the Grinch, but just in case Universal decides to use virtual lines again in the near future, because the last 2 years they've used virtual queues from Mardi Gras to ride a float. So if you want to ride a float, this will be the same strategy you can use to claim a virtual spot for that. So that's why we're letting you guys know right now, so you can use this in the future. So definitely look back in this video. It'll be very helpful for you guys. And in addition to that, this video will most likely be posted very late, probably the end of January. So I've been very behind on content. So what that means that I'm behind on content is that I haven't posted content since like mid-October. So we have a lot of Halloween Horror Nights content. We have a lot of content we still need to post. So even though you're not going to get the freshest vlogs, you're still going to be getting a ton of new videos in the next couple weeks. And then also, if you want the most up-to-date content from my channel, just stay tuned on my social media channels, like on Twitter, on Instagram, and on TikTok. Those links are in the description. That's how you see all the most up-to-date content, and you won't miss out on stuff like knowing that the Grinch is virtual this year instead of a standby queue. I brought my old phone as backup today just in case I couldn't get a time on my other phone, but the app isn't even working on there. It won't update, so we're down to one phone, and yeah. You can typically reserve up to 6 virtual spots with the virtual queue. So make sure that if you have more people in your family, like let's say you have a family of 8, have multiple people reserving those virtual times on their phone. And it might be better to just have everyone in your family, like let's say you have a family of 4, have everyone on their phones trying to get that virtual time, because one of you might get it, one of you might not. It's not who gets it quicker, sometimes it's just random. So yeah, just the more people trying, the better, you know. This line in front of Velocicoaster is moving pretty quick, so we're not going to hop in the queue yet until we get our Grinch virtual time. We're still waiting to get. Right now it's 7:58, and we're going to keep refreshing the holiday page, which is on the main home screen. It's not there yet. You would see times under here. Try again. Now 7:59. I'm also on Wi-Fi, so I don't know if that's good, if that's helpful, or if data's better. It's now 8 o'clock. Here we go, let's pick a time. Go 12:30 to 12:40. Let's see if we can actually get it for more. We got it for one person. If you want bigger parties, you gotta act quicker. We got our time. Line's all the way back here, but we'll wait in it. We got our Grinch time. So yeah, it says a 65-minute wait. Let's actually check the wait times for the other attractions around. And to show you how busy it probably is, Hagrid's is already at a 240-minute wait. We'll take the 65 for Velocicoaster right now. I don't know if single riders will be closed all day or if this is just a morning thing. We're in the very extended queue right now for Velocicoaster. As you can see, we're expecting some high crowds today. This whole extended queue is going to be used most likely. So yes, I was trying to snag multiple virtual lines for the Grinch. Even though it's just me right now, I was probably going to meet up with people later. Don't know how many, so that's why when I was trying to reserve the virtual line, that I was trying to reserve like 5 of them. But I got one time for one reservation, so it's working out. We're still seeing the Grinch no matter what. Looks like the single rider line open, but we're already in the normal lines. Just had an amazing ride on Velocicoaster. There's like no one in the front row lines. I'm like, you know what? Let's do front row. So we did, and it was very cold, but it was fun. And I would say the wait was pretty accurate. It said about 55 minutes, and it was about a 50-minute wait for me. So not too bad though. It actually didn't feel that long. And yeah. Yes, right now it's about 9 o'clock. And the wait time was 75 minutes when we got off, so definitely grew. So make sure you're here early on these busy days. So today in Island Adventure, we're gonna see some Who's in Whoville. They're out during the daytime in the Suits area. Maybe we'll get a ride on Hagrid's real quick. Let's see what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to do as much as we can with the busy crowds. The entrance for Hagrid's today is all the way by where the Sinbad used to be, Peter. And yeah, it goes all the way over to here in front of the boutique store. Boutique store has some Krampus and holiday merch, and a little bit of Halloween merch, but nothing too special in there. We've checked it out already on the channel. But yeah, the line's crazy. They have a little cutout entrance for the train as well. But yeah, I'm seeing the Harry Potter area of the park is going to be slammed. I was looking at wait times yesterday in Gringoss. It was like a 270-minute wait, and I believe it was the longest wait at the resort. So yeah, look at this, the line just keeps going, which is pretty normal for Hagrid, but I wonder how long it's going to stay this long of a line. The wait time is 180 minutes right now. To putting that in perspective, the wait time did drop a little bit from earlier today. This is the exit of the ride. We did not board it, we're just looking, but ride's going by. This part right here has been damaged from the hurricane for quite a bit. The one's in October. And they have a little thing in the queue, so you don't step in that area of the queue. And now it's a little bit brighter so you guys can see. 150-minute wait at the castle. I haven't done it in a while. Might go check out the line, see how bad it is. And then you have the hippogriff flying by as well. What's weird is I just found this little marker right here. I don't know what it means. Sometimes it's usually for construction stuff, but I don't think there'll be any construction around here. I have no clue what it means. As you can see, the queue for the Forbidden Journey is pretty long. Looks like it's kind of in the overflow area. But yeah, we're gonna head back around. We got some updates over here in the Jurassic Park area, and then we're gonna do some more rides. We're basically just killing some time until 1:20, which is when we're meeting the Grinch. We'll probably even see Grinchmas before we see the Grinch, just because the paddock always looks beautiful. Throughout my ride, I also noticed that the waterfall was not working. As you can see, it is turned off at the moment. Might be a little hard to see, it's kind of bright over here. But yeah, it's off. The sun is very bright. And the coaster is about to launch by. River Adventure is closed right now for its annual maintenance. It's winter refurbishment. Hopefully this ride will actually reopen about January 9th, I believe. But yeah, little theme park squirrel just ran around. But over in Camp Jurassic over here, we have the Pteranodon Flyers, which was closed during your last visit. but I believe it reopened on Christmas Eve or possibly even the day before. It is open now, has reopened. If you do see that the ride's closed, it's probably just having a little brief delay and will reopen in like an hour or so. It said an hour wait for the Pteranodon Flyers, so that is a pretty long wait. But we have a treat for you guys. We're going to look over here by the splashdown for River Adventure. Let's show you guys something. So this is where the drop down is, and we have River Adventure all drained. So as you can see, the water is drained. The ride is going under its annual refurbishment, its maintenance and stuff. It looks really neat though. You get a really cool look at those like tracks the boat rides on. And yeah, people are down there doing work. It's pretty cool. I haven't done Kong in a long time, and I actually don't know what the wait time is right now. I'm gonna guess 55. Let's see, grand reveal. Let's see what it is. Typically 55 when it's busy. 45, a little less than I expected. She said that it's not open yet, but single riders might open in a few minutes. I see the signs in place. The rope isn't down though, so we're gonna see if we can wait for single riders to open. He just said there's no way to get on the ride with single riders. That's why I love single riders. We just did perfect timing for it though. If you do single riders for like Velocicoaster, Rip Red Rocket, or even Hagrid's, those are double seat rides. So a lot of people like to sit together. So those lines sometimes do move slower than the normal line with single riders. But for rides like this, or Spider-Man and even Hulk sometimes, single riders does usually move quicker. And we're heading into the queue. Haven't done this in a while.
Attention, this is a safety advisory.
And as you can see, this is all in the same clip. We're getting our glasses right now. And it's like no wait for single riders. Even though it's a slow moving ride, we aren't allowed to film on it, so we'll pick it back up after we get off the ride. So yeah, we just got out of Kong, a walk-on for me. We waited like literally 3 or 4 minutes. That was amazing. We timed it well. The single rider lines, I think, are actually pretty long now. Let's see how much the wait time jumped up for the normal line. And now it's at 55. I knew it would be at 55 at some point soon. But yeah, if you're able to use early park admission, come here before the crowds start and get a head start on these attractions, especially during these busy days. So that's a really good tip for you guys on how to bang out some attractions on busy days, in addition with a single rider tip as well. It's bright. Dudley Do-Rights just reopened last week, and just in time for the cold weather. And yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not riding it. I'm already pretty cold. No one's on the boat right there. But yeah, if you want to ride it, it's open. And over here, Popeyes is also open. We're gonna go check if anyone's riding it, because I don't know, it's just not the weather yet. The sun is coming out, but it's not hot enough. And over here, in addition to that, we have the centerpiece, which was where the Popeye statue was. Apparently he's getting a little refurbishment, so he'll be back hopefully in a few weeks. Of course, Popeyes is a 5-minute wait, and I don't see anyone boarding the ride. Seems pretty chill over here. But yeah, pretty empty. We did check this out last time we were here, the Betty Boop store. Basically, this store is closing pretty soon, probably beginning of January, maybe the end of the month. And this is in the Toon Lagoon area. We're not gonna go inside today, but we did go in. It's a pretty tiny store. Anyways, this location is where the Passholder Lounge that's currently in the other park. It's gonna relocate right over here. That also means that the Passholder Lounge that's currently in the other park, I believe will be closing on December 31st. And if not the 31st, it'll be sometime late in December. Today is the 28th, so I believe it'll be in just a few days. But yeah, so next visit, the Passholder Lounge will be closed, and it'll move over here at the end of January. So that's pretty neat. Just keep that in mind when visiting. Pretty busy in Marvel Superhero Island. Lots of strollers are parked. But we have a 60-minute wait for Spider-Man, and we have single riders. We're gonna check the wait and see if it's even worth it to do single riders. We'll tell you how you can tell if it's a long wait for single riders or not with this one. So we're in the single rider line. And the queue is down here. It's probably a 25-minute wait. We'll come back. Instead, we're checking on Dr. Doom. It's a 25-minute wait, which means it's probably about a 30 to 35. Usually the wait time is a little longer than the one posted up here, but we are gonna go into the single rider line, and it should actually be even shorter than all that. As you can see, there's basically no line for single riders here.
Will fill my fuel reservoir and make you the most powerful man on earth. You want your get more maximum traction from your responsibility. Now, with your dedicated I don't want to get it wrong. Prepare to be terrorized. You have served too well. Thanks to you weak mortals, I finally have the power I need to crush the fantastic form. The triumph of Dr. Doom is at hand.
A pretty good ride on Dr. Doom. Already about like 3 minutes in the line. Single rider is not bad at all. So we're gonna go check on the Hulk and see if it has a long wait. Since it's in the front of the park, I'm gonna go with it. Probably it's a 50-minute wait. But hopefully the single riders aren't too long for the ride. We'll see. But yeah, single riders is down the stairs, and it's a 90-minute wait, so even longer than I anticipated. It's gonna be 10 o'clock in a few minutes. So in a couple hours is when the Who's in the street will be out and about interacting with guests. I think the first showing of Grinchmas today is at maybe 10:40. We're gonna go check and see. 25 minutes for Cat in the Hat, not bad at all. And One Fish, Two Fish is probably pretty short. You can't get wet on that ride. Last week when we were here, we had a pretty rainy day. So some of the Who's do meet in the Circus McGurkus Cafe, although we didn't end up seeing any because we missed out on it. Anyways, yeah, for 10:45 is the next show, so we're gonna get in line pretty soon for it, unless it's already filled up. They haven't opened the line for the show yet, but also you want to be there about 20 to 30 minutes early, so you don't miss out on your spot. But yeah, One Fish, Two Fish does kind of have a line right now. And we're gonna see how bad the Cat in the Hat wait is right now. I can see the line from the door, so 25 is probably accurate. It might even be a little longer. We're back over here now. Storm Force is a 5-minute wait. So we're gonna walk right onto that because everything else in this park is pretty long while we wait for like Grinchmas and the Grinch meet and greet. We might do the Grinchmas show right after this. Catch the first show of the day. As busy this area is, it's crazy that the actual Storm Force ride is a short wait. Everyone's focused on Hulk, it looks like. 5 minutes, let's head in. We're gonna go get a pod, and remember we cannot film on the rides here at Universal. We'll pick it back up after the ride. Storm Force was fun. I didn't ride Hulk yet, but as you can see, we have a huge extended queue out here for Hulk. This is insane. There's some little pirates over here in the port entry area. I love when they bring the characters out over here. It really adds some energy to the land. And I like it. As you can see, some people have already lined up to see the Grinch. We'll be over here later, and hopefully we'll see him later. And we'll see him. We do have a virtual line to see him. So. We have 25 minutes until the show starts. We're just gonna head in line. It's the first showing of the day. Last time we were here, we saw the last showing of the night. So yeah. And we have to go a little backstage, but we're going to the old Blue Man Group Theater for Grinchmas. And yeah, we're gonna head over this way. As you can see, Rip Ride Rocket's got a huge wait. It even goes into the street. Well, that's for Minions actually. Big waits here. And we also have to wait here for probably about like 15 minutes or so, but it won't be that long of a wait. The lobby is really cool, and it looks like we're probably gonna get closer to the front today. Probably on the left or right side, we'll see. Probably won't be filming too much during the show because there's a lot of copyright music, but we will be taking photos as you're allowed to take them during the show. And usually we've been in the back recently, but we'll be right over here today.
Dr. Seuss released his original story over 65 years ago. And in celebration of that anniversary, we present to you this new retelling of his Holiday classic. As an added Christmas gift, this show features classic songs arranged by Chip Davis and Mannheim Steamroller. The holidays are about sharing with others, so we invite you to take plenty of photographs to share the memories with family and friends. Please refrain from using flash photography or any light source on your camera, as this will startle the Who's. And now, Universal Orlando asks that you open your heart and enjoy the Grinchmas Holiday Spectacular.
Arbor Day was fine, and Easter was pleasant, and every saint is insane. Oh, they ate a fizz pheasant. But every who from their 12 toes to their snout, they loved Christmas the most, without a single who doubt. Ask any who, and they'd have this to say.
There's no place like Whoville around Christmas Day.
I don't think so. What's next?
Then he slid down the chimney a rather tight pinch.
Can we skip ahead?
But if Santa could do it, then so could the Grinch.
That's what you sound like.
Oh, then he slithered and slunk with a smile most unpleasant.
Now that
Huh?
I can do.
Just got out of the Grinchmas show. Amazing as always. The actor for the Grinch in that show was really spot on too. Amazing show, don't miss that. Always show up like 20 to 30 minutes early, especially during the busy crowds, so you don't miss out on it. Kind of busy around here. Someone's kid is on a statue. They should not be up there. But anyways, I mean, crowds look pretty average for a busy day. But yeah, the wait times are kind of crazy, and we haven't even been to the other park yet, so we'll do that later. Take a look at these crowds over here. Very busy in the area, and Hagrid's been delayed for quite a while now. We might go over to the castle and do that while we wait for like the Triwizard broomsticks, and while we wait for the Who's to come out. The line for Butterbeer is going all the way down Hogsmeade, pretty much to the Hogwarts castle. Might as well be. It goes all the way to Ollivander. Pretty long. And to eat at the restaurant's also pretty busy over there. Food lines are going to be insane right now. Frog Fire's doing their holiday show right now, and the castle's 150-minute wait. We're gonna see how long of a wait it is in the single rider line, so we're gonna put our stuff in a locker, and we'll probably end up taking it out of the locker. We'll see. We were in the single rider line for about 15 or 20 minutes, moving really slow, and I want to catch my friend performing in one of the 3 broomstick shows, like on the stage here, the Durmstrang stuff. So we're gonna see the Tri-Wizard performers, and then right now the Who's are also out and about, so we're gonna see them later as well. In our last video, we talked about the new wands that they added to Ollivanders. They've also added them to the Ollivanders in Diagon Alley. There are 13 new wands in each store. Well, they're the same wands in both of our stores, but one is a Universal Orlando exclusive interactive wand, and then like every other Universal park has their own exclusive wand. So like Hollywood has an exclusive one, Japan has their own, so you gotta collect them all. So we're waiting for this little show over here.
Hello everyone, welcome to Hogsmeade. It's very good to see you all. Hello, hello. Burbiton's to the left, under the banners of Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw. Gorgeous. Turn straight to the right, in front of the banners of Slytherin and Gryffindor. Fantastic. One day be chosen by the Goblet of Fire! Standing alone, they shall honor their school with eternal glory. First, please join me in welcoming the lovely ladies of the Beauxbatons Academy of Magic!
Let's go visit some Who's now. We have a lot of traffic to go through over here. Looks like Hagrid's just reopened. We're gonna actually see if they are doing a single rider. It might be a little short of a line. Single riders is closed right now, so we will come back and check later. Hagrid's line just reopened, so it's probably not that bad of a line. But we're gonna probably just save it for later if we can. Or we might not even do it today, it just depends. Here's some more crazy food lines over here at Fire Eater's Grill. And we're just trying to head to Seuss. Tons of people in the path there. Looks like a lot of people got some reservations to meet the Grinch at this time. There's a lot of people in line. If you hang out by the entrance over here, you'll occasionally see him pop out and grab the next guest. We've seen him a couple times already today. The Who should be out around somewhere over here. I mean, for another 15 minutes to this set. See if we can find him. I can't find the Who's right now, but I know there's somewhere. Let's start out a little bit later. It's 50 minutes for Cat in the Hat and 40 minutes for One Fish, Two Fish. I cannot find any Who's at the moment. We will keep an eye out and let you guys know when they're coming out. Their set times may have changed. We'll find out for you. It looks like I walked right by all the Who's. They have all been hanging out right over here. I walked right past them. They're always really fun and chaotic. Who's are all heading out right now. They'll come back later. Stopping for a quick lunch break, and wow, the extended queue is pretty packed. We've been here for a while, just eating up time. Nice little lunch break. We're gonna head around, maybe buy the Grinch some cookies, just like we did last year. And then we're gonna hop in line to meet the Grinch. And we'll see some Who's over there too. Almost time to meet the Grinch, and we have a bunch of Who's out again. Pretty cool. Man. You can also scan this from home, and you can see the Grinch from that QR code. You can see the app. That's how you download it. All right, we're gonna buy the Grinch the cookies, $3.79. We just got the 2 cookies for the Grinch. Now there's another group of Who's out right now. He scanned the QR code, and now we're back in line. And they are going to do another drop of the virtual times soon. So yeah. Grinch just came out again. He comes out like every time to get the next guest. It's really neat. So I just learned that because of the extended park hours, the Grinch actually meets pretty much up until park close, I think. And he'll be meeting guests until like 8:30. I know some people are getting in line pretty late, so it's pretty cool. It's if you go this week, you have more of a chance of getting a thing for the Grinch. So even though we have a virtual time, that doesn't mean we just walk up to the building and we go in right away. We still have to wait a little bit. It's probably about like a 20-minute wait or so. Not bad at all though for seeing the Grinch. Last year, it was definitely a long line. I wish they would bring standby waits back though. And let's see if the Grinch comes out very soon to get the next guest. Looks like he didn't come out for those guests, but yeah, he might come out and get some of the next ones, or maybe he's gonna stay in for the rest of the day or for a little bit. Last year the meet and greet was themed to like just the bookstore that he was in. This year I believe they've actually themed it to be like the Grinch's lair. But it'll be pretty cool to go in and see all the theming inside. We're next in line, we should be in within the next few minutes. How you doing? Doing good.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well. Look what the cat dragged in.
How we doing today, Mr. Grinch?
You know, I'm doing okay. That is the weirdest wristwatch I've ever seen.
Right,
Is that me? Wow, that's cool. That's nice. What's your name?
My name's Ethan.
Ethan, it's a pleasure to meet me. Who sent you, huh? Who sent you?
The Who's.
The Who's. Right. Which ones?
All of them.
Dang.
Well, I have
Something
a few.
big.
I have a few questions.
Have a few questions? I might have a few answers. I'm not promising anything. Let's go.
Okay. Well, first, what do you think of the green shoes?
You
Mr.
know,
Grinch?
it's nice. It brings the whole fit together. You know what I mean? You know what I
And
mean?
then I wanted to know, or the viewers wanted to know if you've ever encountered Earl the squirrel.
Earl, what?
Do you know who that is?
Squirrel? No.
Nope.
I'm happy to say I've never met any squirrel in my life.
All right. What about? Have you done any rides here at Universal?
No.
No.
No. But
Okay.
it doesn't get any better than this. You know what I mean? This is the main
This is the spot.
attraction.
This is the spot.
Yeah. Good luck topping this.
What's your least favorite food?
My least favorite food? Cooked carrots.
Cooked carrots?
Like mushy. Like I'm not about that.
Okay.
Which is surprising, right? Knowing me and my diet and all the things that you deem gross that I'm into, you'd think I'd be all for mushy carrots, but nah.
Okay. And what do you do?
I draw the line there.
What do you do during Halloween?
What I do during Halloween, I sleep. I sleep year round.
And then you just wake up during Christmas time?
Like I hibernate, you know what I mean? Yeah.
And you wake
but
up-
I do hear about this Halloween. And it seems like a pretty good time.
Yeah, I think
seems
you'd
like
enjoy
something
it.
I'd be into. Yeah, so like, I don't know, you do like parties or something? Like a Halloween
Definitely,
party kind of thing. Yeah, invite me, man. I'd be
Okay.
game. I could catch up on those Z's a little later, you know what I mean?
And only a couple more. If crocodiles live in the water, or all of them, why are they all seasick all the time?
Why?
The crocodiles, if they live in water, how do they get seasick?
Is that
It's from
Is there
the
a
song.
punchline?
From the song. No, it's
what song?
your theme song. You have a whole theme song.
A seasick crocodile. That's a good. Well, I don't know if they live in the sea. They might just live in like lagoons, lakes, ponds.
So the sea makes them sick.
retention ponds that we got here. You know what I mean?
And
so
then-
maybe it depends on the body of water.
Okay. And then how many
question.
how many onions have you been given this year?
1,005.
Is that the exact number?
Sorry, 1,004.
Okay.
I
Wow.
ate that last one and then I puked it up, so I don't count it. You know?
And I also have a gift for you.
A gift. Let's see the gift.
Here we
The
go.
Grinch demands an offering. Wow! Did you make this yourself?
No, I just bought it.
You just bought it? I appreciate your honesty, you know? This is going to go so well with, actually I just got a glass bottle that I ate. And it will pair so nicely. It's an excellent year. It'll pair very nicely with my cookie. So thank you.
Yeah, of
thank
course.
you so much. It's a cookie sandwich, right? It's like a
No, it's just 2 cookies.
two cookies.
That's right.
For me, Ethan, you spoil me. Your name is Ethan, right?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Right.
Did you want a picture?
Yeah, of
or-
course. Yeah.
Awesome. Well.
So yeah, we just met the Grinch. That was really fun. It was a different actor, I think, than the one that was out earlier, but really good, really fun. He gave some really good answers to you guys' questions. You guys submitted on social media. After we just got a photo with him, and it was amazing. He liked his gift. That was really cool. It's definitely worth getting in that virtual line just to see the Grinch. I do prefer the standby line because I feel like it's not as much of a hassle and everyone has a fair chance of seeing the Grinch. But the virtual line is a fair alternate as well. But yeah, really enjoyed that. The Grinch that was opening the door before, that would have been fun to have him, but it's still really cool. And now we're gonna head over to the other park because we haven't really checked it out yet. So let's see how busy it is. As we head out of Island, you can see they still have some scrims and stuff on the Croissant Moon Bakery, but the thing is open. Some performers over here, import of entry. And we have some more characters over here. I love the little characters that are walking around. They're really neat. Yeah, we're gonna head over to studios now, and we're gonna see how busy it is over there. Most likely pretty busy. Might even come back to Islands later, we'll find out, we'll see. Just got into the park, not too busy at the front. I have a feeling everyone's flocking over to Islands of Adventure where we just came from. But the parade is gonna be here tonight. And yeah, I don't know, I feel like it won't be as busy here. I don't know. We'll find out. Right over here is the recently announced Minions Villain Con attraction that they're putting in. That's the official poster called Minions Villain Con, or Villain Con, Illuminations Villain Con Minion Blast. And it's gonna be really fun. They're gonna be mixing screens with physical sets. You're gonna be gaining points, standing on like a moving walkway type thing, and just interacting with the different weapons. It's gonna be really fun. And it should open in the summer of 2023. So I'm really excited for it. And this whole area is gonna be a Minions Land. Pretty soon we'll get facade work on that attraction entrance. But over here we have the future location of the Minions Cafe. And we haven't really seen much work on here. This was the old location of the Monsters Cafe. But we should be seeing some work soon. And then to celebrate Christmas Eve, Universal's doing a couple of celebration stuff in City Walk mostly. But they're gonna have some performers over here in the field, and they're gonna have like a DJ up here on the stage. It's gonna be really neat. I forgot to point out about this on the Minions attraction, although I did point it out last time. We have, well, right here we have some yellow like coat of paint thing going in, but over here we have these posters being installed, which are like themed to every villain, and they've kind of covered up the wording now with some like protective covering, and they've also themed the top of it with some wood, it looks like. It's really neat. So far what I'm seeing over here are long food lines, but other than that, it's not too busy. Like I thought it'd be like way packed. The Transformers line's pretty long. It's going into way back into the overflow. The tribute store is really neat. When we were here last week, we showed you guys the new addition at the end of the tribute store. They have a sign saying that the future location of tribute stores is going to be in Hollywood. Right now, it's in the New York area of the park. This tribute store location is most likely going to now have Epic Universe Preview Center, or maybe just for Nintendo. But a lot of people are saying it's probably going to be Epic Universe. I don't know what's going on over here. I hear some music, pressing it. But Mummy's queue is all the way back here. This is crazy. I hope everyone that's attending the parks is really nice to the employees. They don't deserve any like mean attitudes and stuff. I already know this is gonna get copyrighted, but right now we have Vamos Bailalo playing, which is a street show. I have not seen this from the beginning, but I have to do that at some point. I gotta go watch it. It almost feels like a busy part of Horror Nights right now. It's very crowded back here. So it's actually kind of empty pocket over there. So there's a decent balance. Alright, let's see how busy it is in Diagon today. Decently packed. Busy everywhere around here. We're gonna see how long the Gringotts is because it's had a really long wait. Like for a while. It's a 250-minute wait. It's a pretty long wait. Probably the longest one at the parks today. And this is the line for Butterbeer. Going out towards the exit. So the back half of the park is definitely very packed. I mean, we saw earlier that Minions looked pretty long. It didn't look that bad from the front when we walked in. Because everyone did it like at the beginning of the day. It's even one of the early park admission attractions. You have a lot of people just sitting around. We're gonna head over to Men in Black. Men in Black's probably gonna have at least an hour wait. And hopefully single riders are open and hopefully it's not that bad in that line. We're gonna head in. Just look at all the crowds and the bridge and stuff. There's so many people just walking around right now. It's crazy. I guess we see this was using the extended queue today. Looks like it definitely is. 75 minutes, that's crazy. We're gonna go into the locker area, and if it's too long, we're just gonna leave the queue for single riders. That's exactly what we did at Forbidden Journey earlier. We did not ride it, we just left the queue after like 20 minutes of waiting. But yeah. Just got off of Men in Black. We did it twice. Single rider line the first time took about 10 minutes. I timed it. It was 10 minutes on the dot. I don't know how long the second time took. Probably just a little extra. Like between like 10 to 12 minutes. Not bad at all for single riders, especially in that ride. We didn't max out the first time, but the second time we definitely maxed out and that was really good. It was a good ride. And heading around, we just passed The Simpsons, which is a 95-minute wait right now. The sun is like very bright, it's blinding me. Yeah, let's go to Kid Zone next. We have a cool Puss in Boots photo up here for the upcoming movie that's actually, I believe, already out. Yeah, it came out Christmas. And we have Doc Brown interacting with guests over here too. Really fun character. We have something to show you guys over here in Kid Zone that we've been talking about in our last few videos. But the SpongeBob SquarePants, E.T., and animal actors are safe. But the rest of Kid Zone is going to be closing. So we're gonna head in, see if DreamWorks Destination's open today. This whole land is gonna be closing on, or the last day you can go visit it is January 15th. It will be closed on the 16th. We don't know exactly what they're putting here, but we will keep you guys posted with all of the updates with this project. And we will let you know what's going on as we find out more information. So basically, 5 was Playland with the water slide. We had the Shrek meet and greet, DreamWorks Destination, Woody Woodpecker, and the Curious George Ball Factory, and the Curious George water area. All of that's going to be closing. Maybe it'll get rethemed. We will see. We'll let you guys know. Shrek and Donkey, I believe, are about to come out and start meeting some guests. But DreamWorks Destination, I haven't been in here in a while, so we're going to check it out. Let's see, right now it is 3:38. So yeah, they'll be out in 2 minutes and then we have another set of people coming in a couple minutes. So let's head in. Pretty busy in here. I'm probably not gonna film too much because it's gonna get copyrighted. We'll be doing the water slide again once it warms up a little bit. If Woody's is short, we'll get in line, but I see a pretty big line, so we're probably not going to actually ride it today. We'll do this again soon before it closes. But yeah, we did check out DreamWorks Destination. Definitely come in the Kid Zone and check everything out. 70 minutes for ET, no thank you. Pretty busy. And we're gonna see what other rides we can do. A lot of meet and greets going on over here. Got some shows still going on as well. like I stated earlier, that the tribute store is for future stores are going to be over here. This location where the Williams of Hollywood prop shop was. That used to be a prop shop, but they've actually relocated the prop shop temporarily. Anyways, this building here, the dark room, they're going to be connected, and the Passover Lounge, remember, is closing. So they're going to also take that and connect it with meet and greet for Beetlejuice. And it's not 4 yet, so we're going to head into the Passover Lounge. They had hot cocoa outside here a couple weeks ago. We didn't get any because they didn't have it when we went. Not much is going on in here today. We do have a cool little fireplace thing. That's about it. At the ice cream place, they're doing a thing, like new milk bar. Just like exclusive menu items for the Puss in Boots movie. And then over here in this store, we had some leftover Halloween Horror Night merch that they actually restocked. Let's see if they ran out of it now or if they still have any. It looks like they ran out of the retractable lanyards. Last vlog we did get the last ones. Actually, I think they have them. They have them right over here. And they do have some Halloween ones too. Looks like they have more. 70% off. Last video I purchased one of those retractable lanyards. It was the original generic Halloween type, but then I just purchased today the Halloween movie style one. Didn't have that last week, so it's cool. Over here we have the limited edition prop shop. It's at the Brown Derby hat shop. It's only here for limited time. Studio Suites, there's a lot of signage here. A lot of Horror Night signage. There's random props, Mardi Gras, Scarecrow stocks, banners.
The permanent prop shop closed permanently in January. Or not January, June.
Why? Most of the time we didn't have our AP, yeah.
I think this, I don't know if that was, what that was from. We have a giant banner here, and we got some panels from the Jurassic World Tribute Store. That's the price on that. 110 minutes for the Minion Mayhem, and as you can see, we have a big extended queue going. Yeah, it's pretty big. And I love the stuff going on. This is a silver tone that they just recently painted onto that facade. It was just a plain gray around the whole thing. It definitely has a silver shine now. If you look over here, you will also find Earl the Squirrel hidden in the Christmas tree. He's what they themed like the meet and greet character to, which I haven't seen today. But he also has a whole section of the tribute store. He's right over there in that little groove. He'll pop out from time to time. Yeah, I don't know where he is. He's just chilling in there. As you can see, Mummy is still in technical rehearsal. Has not exited that yet. If you guys remember when I was showing you guys the whole Choreographed by Rip Red Rocket for the New Year's celebration, Universal confirmed that they're going to have a DJ, entertainment, and Universal Studios will be open until 1 a.m. on New Year's Eve. And City Walk's going to have a lot of the same kind of entertainment stuff going on as well. We're just waiting until 5:30 for the meet and greets, and we're just kind of exploring. And I didn't even know, like, they had this bottom area of the dock open right now by Lombard's Landing, like the ropes are unchained. And there's people sitting around, but like, I didn't even know this statue was here. It's gonna be Dead Man's Pier vibes. I don't think I've ever seen this guy. He's pretty neat.
And watch out, you better not fight, you better not fight, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus, he's making a
Where the meet and greet's going on, but then we also have a crowd of people over here. I don't know if it's a field trip or what, a family reunion, or like a band that's gonna be pre-parade. I have no clue. A lot of people here though. Forgot to mention today's video that the Universal holidays end on January 1st. So this is my last visit for the holidays this year. But I might stop by on Friday before SeaWorld and see Grinch miss one more time. So So we've been doing some meet and greets, and next, looks like the toys walked out this way. But next we have the Shrek meet and greet right over here. It's gonna happen. So we finished with all the meet and greets, and they're doing a little pre-parade with the band before the parade actually starts. We aren't going to be filming much of the parade because we do have it filmed already on the channel multiple times. We're just mostly going to be taking photos of the parade tonight, which will be posted on my social media channels. The parade's about to start. Once again, we're most likely just going to take photos of it. But yeah, it's starting in just a few minutes. So the parade finished. The park isn't closed yet, but we are gonna head out a little early today. So yeah, we're working our way on the way out of the park right now. And they're doing meet and greets as well. Oh, so you're causing so much chaos at the entrance of the park. But we're gonna head out now. Tonight's been a long day, or this whole day. This vlog is probably super long, but we're heading out. On the way out, you can also see Islands of Adventure. The clock tower has new lighting. It's pretty neat. Like I was saying, it's probably a long video today, but a lot of people are heading out of the parks because it's pretty much close to closing. But our goal today was to see how busy the parks were. They're very busy. And also we were trying to see the Grinch, and we got that achieved as well. So basically our two goals for today's video were accomplished. But if you want to see a lot more on my social media, like posting images, updates around the park as they happen, because kid just got in front of me on the way out. But anyways, I post kind of late on YouTube, so if you want to see the most accurate and relevant updates around the park as they happen, follow my social media pages. That's going to be in the description as well. But yeah, that's going to be on Twitter at Ethan Hershaft, on Instagram at Ethan Hershaft, and at Florida Theme Park Pics, and also on TikTok at Ethan Hershaft. And yeah, that's going to be for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.